It's summer, and you know when it gets hotter like this, you always need something to quench your thirst. And for that something that can quench your thirst, ensure that you go to Falumba Lodges and ensure that you get yourself a drink and have some fun. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another edition of Appreciation Friday, where we bring to you Zambia's geniuses. These are artists or musicians that make us dance. Vamativinisa nyimbo zavo timazimba ngatipita kwa mavuto napata pamne tipita kwa mulavu, because they speak or sing about our experiences. And I'm glad that every Fridays we bring to you these Zambian legends. I call them legends because their creativity, their hard work, and their efforts is what makes them who they are today. And I'm glad that today I'm hosting the Kawata Boy. He calls himself the Midnight Viper. Is it something like that?
Midnight Rider.
Oh, Midnight Rider. Yes. Then there's the Viper part that
African Viper.
African Viper. Karasa Karayo, ladies and gentlemen, is the man I'm hosting today. Good morning, first.
Bless you.
Mwiche?
Just a from
wow.
Can't complain. Really.
No, first and foremost, allow me to just say Igwe. That is some form of respect that I'm giving you, because
to you too,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
I believe you are a legend, and this show is basically for legends. We do not host people on this show that have not been in the industry for less than 10 years. And I know that you've been in the industry for more than that time. Let's start by telling the people, who is Karasa?
Okay, nice question. First of all, I will state my full names. Artistically, I'm Karasa Karayo Kankan Keita. My real names are Kalaluka Kunyanda Kaingo. Yes.
Kunyanda
Kunyanda is a Kwamashi name.
Oh, it's a Kwamashi name.
Yes.
It's different from the
It's a same meaning. It's Kunyanda.
Oh, it's a same meaning.
It's like Mabuto.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I know that Kunyanda is in Lodz it's Kunyanda.
Yeah.
But in Kwamashi it's Kunyanda.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Then my last name is Kaingo. Yes.
Oh, any relationship with Iris?
Yes, she's my cousin.
Really?
Yes.
Mliko na namba yake.
What for?
No, I just want her to be my friend.
To make videos.
Wow.
Anyway,
yeah.
Just to continue. Karasa is an artist.
Mm-hmm.
In general, I do visual arts. I'm left-handed.
You paint?
I could compete with the camera. Yeah, I do realistic paintings.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm a musical artist. I'm a songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a performer, and I'm a musical director. That's musically also. Mm-hmm. On the other side, I'm a gemologist by profession.
Gemologist in there must start my gems.
Yes, not to my gem, to gemstones.
Oh,
yes. Gemstones. I started gemology in Dola.
Wow.
I'm also a jewelry designer.
Wow.
That's an aspect that I haven't really gone deep into, but I design jewelry, pendants, neck chains, bracelets, earrings, and finger rings also.
Wow.
Yeah, I happen to have designed even my own wife's engagement to marriage ring. Yeah. So,
oh, you're married?
Yes, I'm a married man. Taken.
Wow. Well, I think we need to find out more about that later on, especially the marriage part. I'm very much interested.
Okay.
We just discovered that you're a man of many talents and many skills in yourself. So you're a gemologist. Gemologist.
I'm a jewelry designer.
Jewelry designer.
I'm a visual artist. And a musical artist.
Yes. That's a lot in one person.
Yeah, but I'm still yet to even study architecture and civil engineering. just to accomplish the whole artisan epidemic.
What is the motivation? What's the inspiration? You're already a man of many things in yourself. Why do you still want to add some more? Where is the inspiration coming from?
You know, they say there's no finished artwork. That's one lesson we artists get. What I mean, in my situation, I mean, there's no end of learning. You know what I mean? I'm sure you know that.
Yes.
Yeah. So when it comes to learning, there's no point you say, "Na siri za kupunzira." Could it be? The more you learn, you have to learn more. You know, so I've never worked for anybody. From the time I left high school, I went to college. I discovered I could still make some little monies even in high school, in college. When I completed college, already I had recorded Shansha with Daddy So while I was still in college, so I could already see my sweat paying off with some other people. Yeah, so I went straight into my artisan occupation. And so far so good. I can't complain. I think God knew what He was doing.
True.
Me those skills.
Let's talk about your music, though. One of the songs we know you for is Karasa is a song that you did with Pokan.
Yeah.
It's the song is titled "Do Me."
Yes, sir.
One of my favorites.
Yes, sir.
That song was big. Where is Pokan?
She's around. She's around. She is around. Yeah, that's all I can say.
She's around. There were rumors at some point that you people were actually going out. Is she the one you're married to now?
No, but we dated for some time, like 7 years.
Oh, so it was true.
Yeah, and she's a mother to my firstborn.
Oh,
Ethan, my son, my firstborn son.
Great.
So yeah, respect to her.
Yeah.
Still, even if I'm still not with her, I'm not with her, but respect. She played a role in my life.
Oh yeah.
And bathed me, my firstborn, Ethan, and yeah.
Right, so just in case you're wondering what song we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, it is a song where Carasa features Pokani, and it's a song titled "Do Me." If you never danced to this song, you should have a problem because it's a evidence. So in case you've forgotten, let's check it out on the screen. Boom.
Kuona patet kwa maflat, uoneka relax, uoneka you are chatting. Sisi na mashed, uoneka chabelati, no. Apasona shinikisha ndiwe wabwino. Kuwa maso, sweet soul. Girl pretty soul, kulipewa mushe soul. I wanna make you scream my name anymore. Ya open ani funo kata. Do me. Kenza ukavuela konkoshani za komolo la do nilikoneneka monga ndine patient we can do what we do tilipo sinifuna wina ndaba ndine play ahead you weka you the lady that I be missing ukavuela ine nizambela komushe I'm a voluntary guy to me. hot, uli mupilipili. Bakazi bazako bamba kukumbwira mubiri. So take it in the city, gonna monga kazizi. I do, I really wanna do you in the cafe cabin. Come on, I be loving you. Do me. Come on, I be loving you. I can't take it any longer, give it up, boom boom there. Come on, I be loving you. I can't take it any longer, give it up, do me. Come on, I be loving you. I can't take it any longer, give it up, boom boom there. Come on, I be loving you. I can't take it any longer, give it up, oh girl.
Yeah, you will. Kunyumba kwanga, baby.
So batambe, wekupusa ula.
Uli hot, uli mupilipili. Bakazi bazako bamba kukumbwira mubiri. Then nipaja tupwanje.
So take it in the city, gonna
Monga kazizi, I do, I really wanna do you, ninga kane ka. Iwe. That's Karasa Karai featuring Pokani. That song was massive, and I still feel it is still massive because I do radio of this, and when we play it on radio, it's like a new song.
Yeah, like I'll be honest, even my brother Peterson, that is like his best song.
Oh yeah.
From me. He even tells me the other songs are good, but this was like the masterpiece.
Yeah, it was. It was really a
so
masterpiece.
I'm not surprised, my brother.
No, that one was massive.
Sure. And that's what brought me on the scene. Like the other songs were just songs. This was the first hit
Oh yeah.
I ever had. And knowingly, I thought it was just one of the songs.
And the video was massive too, I must say.
Yeah, some art there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Maduma 2020 Vision, he did a good job. He didn't have the big equipment like people have nowadays, but the art in the song, in the video, in the visual, was good enough to impress somebody.
Earlier you spoke about you featuring or working with Daliso on Shansha, and I think you also did another song titled Muzina Lake. You were on that song?
Yeah, actually I was in college when we did Shansha and Kashimi.
Oh, Kashimi.
I wrote the songs, then I did the choruses.
Yeah.
I directed most of the parts of the songs.
Oh, yeah.
So that was my initiation into the industry.
So you come from a family where you people are just writers, because I hosted Peterson the other week. He also did the writing of songs from a number of artists.
Yeah, okay, for him, the difference is for him, he had no other elder sibling to try and show him the way and direct him where to go and how to go there and how to handle certain things. For me, I was a bit more privileged because I had a big brother. I had Peterson, who was already a guru in the industry, who could tell me, I know this handle like this handle like this. Even just choosing a name to use for me to be called Karasa, everything had to be calculated. Wow. So for him, really, what he went through writing for people that never paid him at some point, I'm sure he explained those.
Oh yeah, he did.
Having people probably abusing your talent because you need some exposure. I think he went through a lot compared to what I went through. For me, really, there were people were skeptical about bullying me and trying to play around with me because I had a big brother who was probably bigger.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
He already made a name, and so everybody knows that's the young brother to Zagaze.
Yeah, so for me there was some kind of respect, because not really respecting me, respecting the fact that I'm somebody's young brother. But for him, it used to touch me what he went through.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I
Yo-
could state that.
Your relationship and brotherhood is somewhat different from some of the artists that we know of in the industry. I'll give an example of Roberto and Ozzy. At least we have seen a number of collaborations from the two. Shefi and Maki too, we have seen a number of collaborations from the two. But I don't think I've heard any collaboration of Karasa and Peter
No, you
Senzaka.
have.
I have.
You have.
Maybe Sinizi
My
Bacha.
first jam, after I realized I had to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
I did my shows, because I was very actively involved. Like, I went to Ben Blaze at the time he was based in Kitwe. I went to record Paka Kwacha, Bakulu, Bana Mayona Marasta. I reached in Kitwe, meant to record that song on my own. And Peterson and Shyman came all the way from Kaloloshi and just found me like, oh, Karasa, what you doing here?
Oh yeah.
And then they were like, we're jumping onto your song.
Oh, I remember. I think he did the introduction of that song.
Yeah, he had a verse, Shyman had a verse too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But that is the only song you've done.
No, after that one, I was supposed to jump on Munyaule Continuous for Peterson. He even said Karasa on the intro.
Oh, yeah.
But then I don't know how come I wasn't found at the studio. I don't know, I delayed, and then the song came out with just me. No. I was just somewhere, and probably I didn't even have transport to go to the studio that time. You know what I mean? And then I delayed to go, and he was a busy man. And then Kalukobo also, I was supposed to jump on it. That's why he was like, Timavina na Mufana Karasa.
Yes.
I was supposed to be in the song too.
So you keep on missing.
Yeah, I missed out that one, but then I featured him on Horizon, my song.
Oh yeah, I think.
Chikondichi, Nature Zona.
Oh yeah.
He had a verse on it. That was my second collab with him. Right now, I have another new track, Unleashed Yet, a Lovale Jam. I did Luvale, no Nyanja, no English, no Bemba. It's called Ngoma ya Mwaza, Ngoma ya Karayo.
Wow.
It features Peter Senzagaze. He did Lozi on it. So it's just Luvale and Lozi.
And that seems to be a jam to look forward to.
Yeah, and it's a title track for my forthcoming album, Ngoma ya Karayo.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Well, we are looking forward to that particular one.
Yes, big.
You are one of what I would actually rate as one of Zambia's best dancehall artists. I don't know if you consider yourself one, because I feel like your music is dancehall type, and I'm making reference to songs like Do Me itself,
Go
and
Mama
Go Mama Go, which is
Yes.
another, if not the biggest song that you ever did.
It's the biggest
It's the
song.
biggest song.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
What are some of the difficulties that you feel you as a dancehall artist face in Zambia?
Challenges are there.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't yet reached at Phoenix, or rather epic realm of industry. So challenges are there. Left, right, front, back, center,
Oh, yeah.
up and down. You know what I'm saying? Where you stepping, where you jumping to, where you gonna lean to, left. You get the point where you're going, where you're coming from. Everywhere, the whole surround. So just to mention a few, I happen to have started with dancehall, but in the long run, I kept discovering myself more and more and more. Before I did Go Mama Go, I discovered there was this instrumental and bounce that was just in my ears. By then I was running shows at Long Ridge Junction in Chilanga. And then I was like, why is this dunka 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 in my head, like 2 weeks, just one rhythm playing. Then I later on realized I'm reggaeton.
Oh yeah.
From dancehall I realized, okay, my personal, rather home ground genre is reggaeton. So I switched to reggaeton, and when I switched to reggaeton, I realized a lot of people in Zambia, like to speak for dancehall, they are usually grouped in one small box where everyone is scrounging for that manna or that fruit. And you are a lot of you in one box, and probably there are only 2 fruits dangling.
Oh yeah.
For who gets it, No matter how good you are, if you don't, I mean, have the strive and pushing muscle and the impact, or rather I don't know the right word I can use. There's that pushing force that you need to have. It's not about management in Zambia, it's about the artist himself. Okay. You know? So you find that no matter how good you are, if you don't land yourself in the good hands, in the good business ideas, if you don't propel your brains and your thrive, you find yourself that you are gonna be as talented as everybody else, but you're gonna be the poorest. Oh, yeah. And then there's no good management. You know, for artists, these how can I say, musical record labels that have come up like Kalandanya and Nexus. These, I can say, they're trying. You know, they're trying to make an artist feel worthwhile. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but their criteria of selection, okay, I'll be honest. Mm-hmm. I'm not somebody who is going to be scared of who. I'll be very honest. I find challenges because you find these like for instance Nexus would pick on some artists because they are connected to who and who, and then there are those very talented artists. I'll give an example of Bolokio. You know what I mean? Yes. Those are very talented artists who can pick every little things and make an artwork. You know what I mean? Those are not considered because they never made a hit before, or rather they never made a hit like Go Mama Go. So you find no matter how talented they are, people still look at them like, what money can you make for me? It shouldn't be about what money have you ever made. It should be what money can you make with your talent. But most of the record labels like Nexus, I've noticed, they want somebody who's already made their own money somehow. Okay. You get the point? That's the problem I'm finding with Nexus. And they want a connection, even when you are talented, because of that, maybe you are not connected to who and who and who and who could connect you. Like for instance, let me not mention names, sorry.
Oh, come on, people want to know,
names,
so you can mention names.
No, because Towela is,
Chef is
and
sister.
Chef is young sister.
Yeah.
So now she should be given a record deal. Okay. You know what I mean?
But you are Peterson's young brother.
No, but for me, I'm signed in America now, so I'm not going to scrounge for those two grapes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Appreciation Friday. Still having a conversation with Karasa Karayo, and I just love the fact that he's speaking off his mind, letting everything off his chest. That is the purpose of Appreciation Friday. So for now, let's get to check out Go Mama Go, and I know you're excited about this one, so let's dance to it.
Another reggaeton, Karasa Karayo, Midnight Rider, Fireman, Titan, African Viper, So Venomous, Killer Bite, Dr. Santa Pua, Juju Lullaby. Go, mama, go, show them how you bounce along, Banyama Karadambe, nana, Sansa Mukashana, Wisakamana, you are wikina. Go, mama, go, show them how you bounce along, Navasa Karadambe, nana, we like Alobulanda, Wisakamana, you are wikina. Pretty girl, when you dance you like a pendant inside. Pretty girl, Upavina, Umayasha, Muliro, fire. Fireman, pretty girl, when you dance you like a pendant inside. Pretty girl, Upavina, Umayasha, Muliro, fire. Fireman, you got a perfect body of a woman. Urimachua with a good sense of humor. You wake a laser guy, you wako amajela. Tapoto vera party beans in a party nondo. You got got a perfect body of a woman. Ulimatua with a good sense of humor. Iwe kaleta gari wako amatiela. Japoto vera body beans in a body nondo. Karasa. Uone kache lovely lovely. Welu monga pipiri pipiri. Chamsana chakoni wabuli wabuli. Elastic sticky party. Uone kache lovely lovely. Welu monga pipiri pipiri. Chamsana chakoni wabuli. Elastic party. Go mama go. Show them how you bounce along kanyama tabatambe. Oh nana oh. Sansa mukashana wisakamana iwe wikina. Go mama go. Show them how you bounce along nabanza kobatambe. Oh nana oh. We like alo mulanda wisakamana iwe wikina. Pretty girl, when you dance you light a candle inside. Pretty girl, ukapina umayasha muliro fire. Vina ifunku tunibina ya nyau Niku challenge au ni defeat now Daba inentine mwana lume ngau To tell you prove that Karasa air gun Like it tear up Show them how you bounce Do it, work it and go down Give them the wicked, just kill a dance Push it some One thing me know, get me sure that your body ain't like it Check out your dress so tight on each button Mashabe a choke, I rebuke Satan Dance for this that you could pass on Go, mama, go Show them how you bounce along Banyama, Kabatambe Oh, nana, oh Sansa mukashana, Wisakamana, iwe wikina Go, mama, go Show them how you bounce along Nabanza, Kabatambe Oh, nana, oh We like alo mulanda, Wisakamana, iwe wikina Pretty girl, when you dance you light a candle inside Pretty girl, ukapina umayasha muliro fire Pretty girl, when you dance you light a candle inside Pretty girl, ukapina umayasha muliro fire Fireman, body chabe yako Nabuwa mapako Nisa mchana tapodeka karoti Wachose munjila basale batako Body chabe yako Nabuwa mapako Nisa mchana tapodeka karoti Wachose munjila basale batamba Body chabe yako Nabuwa mapako Nisa mchana tapodeka karoti Wachose munjila basale batamba
Yeah, you will. Kunyumba kwanga baby.
So batambe, we kupusa ula.
It's another reggaeton. 8 Karasa Karayo, Midnight Rider, Fireman,
African
Viper, so venomous, killer right.
Dr. Sansakuwa, Juju Lullaby.
Only Juju Lullaby.
Lullaby.
Oh, Juju Lullaby.
Yeah,
Juju Lullaby.
Nah.
Tell us more about Dr. Sansakuwa though. Ni wangono mapa sama shout out nganga. Chinani kwanje?
Sense any shout out to Mdana. It was just some poetry in short. I just meant my music will hit you like Jojo oriented. By Dr. Sansakuwa. Yes, because you know when I was in college in Dola, where we used to get on the bus to a school bus to go to the classes, where it used to pick me up from Bonano. I used to live in Bonano with my sister. There was a cabana for Dr. Sansakuwa. Yeah, there was a cabana for Dr. Sansakuwa, a banner. And I always saw it every time I'm getting on a bus going. So it always rang. The only which Dr. Banner I ever knew was Sansakuwa. So if you ask me which doctor you know, I'll tell you Sansakuwa.
Oh.
As in the one I knew to say that's which doctor.
Maybe
No. And you know the funny part, Dr. Sansakuwa himself called me at some point. You can imagine.
Shout out.
Yeah, he called me and he said, Karasa. They think I'm Karasa.
Oh yeah.
They don't know it's Karasa, it's Portuguese. My name is Portuguese.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, now there's Karasa in Pemba.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he called me, I was like, Karasa, Malimpela business son. No. know? So I think the impact was felt.
Na mezofunika kugesa ni mboni na wewe.
Who knows? Kapena wananje sama.
Share. Now let's talk about the industry though. I've noticed one thing, and I speak this as somebody who has followed the music industry for some time. I've been a big fan of Zambian music, and I feel to some extent most of the big artists Benetita na Malengende legends Legende nchinyanja, legend in Chizungu. So we are looking at the likes of people like Danny, people like the General Ozzy, Hamoba, Chimuka. Talk about yourselves. Most of them, the comedians at the moment would say are struggling to have their music out there compared to the new generation of Zambian music. Where do you think could be the problem?
I'll tell you what. According to my studies and my survey of the whole industry and music business, it looks like I'm a young legend, like you called me, just because I put out very hard strings. But my intake is actually an Bobbyist, to be honest with you. That's my real intake. Yeah, so those guys, I'll tell you, when Ozzy, when Chameleon, and the likes, the ones you mentioned, most of them were under those old record labels.
Mondo
Music,
yeah.
David Sling, Roma Side, and then their music was taken out by the record labels for promotion. Their jobs their jobs was just to sit and be creative and just create, and the music label would do the promotion,
everything,
and push, So they reached at a point where those record labels were not there anymore. Those privileges were not there. It was about yourself standing up, going to push, trying to make tricks, or looking for shows, Then they would just sit, shows will come, and the competition was not as much then. Yeah, so I feel when the new generation crept in, it caused some, how can I call it? Some pandemonium. What I mean by pandemonium is you are sitting, you are worth the job, and then you are asked how much are you gonna be paid, and then you say, oh man, I need the 10,000. Then the other guy, because
he's still looking for fame.
He gets a deal for 5,000, and then the ones paying are looking at that one to say, that guy is old. This one is young. He also has hot songs. This one will even bring more young people than that one. So, and then that one is asking for more money than this one, when this one also has the fame. So you find the young people get more dues because they are following the dues. They are not just sitting there waiting for calls and business. They will follow and actually even plead for the deal. Please give me the deal. You know what I mean? Give me the
Most the legend is just seated and
then the legend will have no money. So that's what disturbed the industry. I feel if the industry had standards, say lowest is this, highest is this. This guy of this caliber should be on this amount. These guys should be here. Upcoming should be here. But there are no criteria of
I think the criteria is just putting out good music.
No, what I mean criteria of payment, like how much you should be paid. There are no, how can I say it? Measures and regulations. There's nothing to regulate.
Even so, in other ways, you're putting the blame on the governing body, which is ZAM and ZAMCOPS.
I have been part of ZAM and ZAMCOPS. I've been a paid member. I'm one of the people who had pushed Njoya T to be the president the time he was the president. But you know, ZAM was not putting those regulations. The problem is that ZAM is an association. There is no union.
I see.
You're getting the point. The union would do state standards,
Oh, yeah.
you know? But that's just an association.
Okay.
It's not an act of parliament.
I see.
You get the point?
I wonder why you're not even a councillor or MP, because now you are bringing terms of parliamentarians.
Politics. Politicians are dating.
Hey! Anyway, Peterson, you didn't listen to that.
No, they heard it. They heard it. They heard it.
Let's talk about Kawata Boy, which is
sir.
one of your most recent videos and songs.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. What were you trying to address in Kawata Boy?
Okay, you know how I make my music? I'm somebody who gets an idea first, not an idea of topic, no. I get an idea of tune. I got this tune from East Africa.
Okay.
I beat a little of Alikiba.
Okay.
A bit of Alikiba, and then I realized, oh, what vibe goes with this? Then I realized, oh, I should talk about where I come from, musically, not where I was born, or I was talking about my musical journey. And then I remembered Peterson talking about Sefula Boy.
Yeah.
Sefula Boy. Then I was like, oh, I am Kawata Boy. I began my career in Kawata. I used to go and perform, plead for performances at Breakpoint when DJ Cosmo and the Igwes were manning that arena by then. I think you remember those days.
Oh, yeah, true.
When the road, Chirimbolo would be packed.
No
You know
space.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Nowhere, nobody should go anywhere. That was where the party would be, you know?
Yeah.
So I started my music career from Kawata. So I looked at the general structure of Kawata, as in if I have a child growing in Kawata. What, facilities does Kawata have? And what facilities does Kawata not have? Like right now, I realized Kawata is a very good, urban place like center of Lusaka. But then you find Kawata doesn't even have a shopping mall.
But now it has, though.
No, there's no shopping mall.
No, there's Kawata Mall.
Which one?
Where is ShopRite?
Is that a mall?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it just looks like ShopRite and Angry One. And that pharmacy on the middle. Oh no! Now my dream has come true.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I talked about the shopping mall before it came.
Oh yeah.
I am the one who made it come there.
Oh
so.
yeah. I'm the prophet Karasa.
I was talking about driving to arcades. Why should I always drive to arcades? What if I don't have gas? You know, to go and eat from a church. From Vasilis. Or you know what I mean? What if I don't have gas to reach game? You know what I mean? What if I want to watch Stakenico? Then there's no shopping mall in Kawata. So something must happen to Kawata.
Also, basically, you were speaking on behalf of the people with regards to things that are needed in Kawata.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So as a Kawata boy, I was saying I'm still a Kawata boy, Kawata boy, Kawata boy. Kawata boy, Kawata boy, Kawata boy, Kawata boy. I'll start like this. People talk about me everywhere. Fireman, they say all the things they wanna say. Some are hating on me. Chimabadabwisa bakaniona nimba. Bamaona monga fireman anapanda. Koma banzanga na mafans banga baniziba. Ndine wa muhudu, ninadelisidwa na talanta kulilesa. So now I can never forget where I come from, Kawata. You can call me born and rooted Kawata. Cut me #1 on the register, Kawata. Oh, I'm still the Kawata boy. Yes.
In
The
case
verse 2 was a bit...
your verse 2, let them listen to it in this song.
Yeah.
So Kawata Boy on your screens, ladies and gentlemen.
Kunyumba kwanga baby
Shamsi on the beat. Be the Viper Empire. We are pandemonium. I'm still the Kawata Boy. 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 People talk about me everywhere. Fireman, they say all the things they wanna say. Some are hating on me. Chima wate puisa bakani ona nimba. Bama ona monga fireman anapanda. Koma manzanga na mafans banga banisipa. Nina wa muhudu, nina deli sida na talanta kulilesa. Zona, I can never forget where I come from. You can call me born and rooted. Got me number one on the register. I'm still the Kawata Boy. 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 Kulevento veti malota. Koma timada wakuti sivichitika. Nandalama zeti malota. Koma timada wakuti sizipangika. Ona dola ningo kwezeka. Bantu wafutika. Fireman me a chanting while me a mash up the place. I know that. One Zambia, one nation. Muka wata mungangale gonna shopping man. Fireman, I'm tired of going to work on a fuel or ya do that. I'm still the Kawata Boy. 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 Nikalangana mumira ni mapunda mama mia ndaba ni madabwa ni na chenja. Na magelo benelia ba mapunda ba makuya ndaba tinale ko chilinga. Tenzo chilinga bonse manje ndine kate ife. Koma sininga igare kwatu. Kwa mene nina chokela. Baka Karasa anabalana matu. Sama timbelela. No girl. See I got a little promise to win. Ashes to go across. Like the Vatican I got a system to keep. I got this musical addiction in my head. Oh nika imba magelo manya muna mendo. King Fireman me and mash up the place. We are Viper Empire. I'm still the Kawata Boy. 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 Kawata Boy.
Everybody got to be proud of where they come from, and so ladies and gentlemen, right about now we are at Twalumba Lodges. Remember, it's happening big time on the 23rd of October right at Twalumba Lodges. There will be some live band performing in preparation obviously for the Independence Party, so make sure you find yourself at Twalumba Lodges on the 23rd of October. Now we're talking to the Kawata Boy. Now we're talking to the Kawata Boy, talking about Karasa Karayo, the Midnight Rider, the African Viper. And obviously that song was Kawata Boy, where he just explains a number of things that, you know, he feels must be done for the people of Kawata. And I must say massive that song is. And it's always good to speak for the people. I believe God blesses us when we speak for the voiceless.
I believe
and
so.
Yeah, it may be an entertaining song, but the truth is it has a very huge impact. See, now we have Kawata shopping more.
You just reminded me.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh yeah, great.
There was some prophecy there.
Yeah, you did some prophecy here and there.
Prophecy come true.
Let's talk about, the project that you did with the Copper King.
Oh, you know about that.
I know about it.
Wow. Beautiful. We had a brother, Mark Tomlinson, that white man you always saw around, dancing around the videos.
Oh, yeah.
His name was Mark Tomlinson. May his soul rest in peace. He left us. He went to join the Father. That man was full of energy. He brought that project on the table to Peterson and Ben Blazer in Shaiman, and told us he had that project actually was it was how do you call it? It was
An EP?
no, it was actually business idea.
Okay.
The whole song was a business idea, economic idea.
Oh, yeah.
So that project was called Copper King because that white man, had made a crossbreed of a certain South African cow and the copper belt cow.
Okay.
So that cow was called the Copper King. So it came from that breed that he made.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Copper King, actually the musical project was now educating people on how to live well in the society, how to respect one another, how parents should keep their children, avoid children seeing parents arguing and fighting, teaching partners to love each other, teaching people to have good work ethics, like good work ethics towards work. If you are employed, how should you treat your work? Punctuality, delivering
Customer
on work,
service, everything.
customer care, everything, like religiously also, how God put us here to have dominion over the land, and how we should till the land, how we should utilize the bush to keep some animals, use the water to keep fish. You know what I mean? Because we have abundant land in Zambia, we have abundant waters, and we have abundant human resource. So basically that's what the project was all about, just the well-being of mankind.
And I remember the song
Yes.
that you actually, I don't know how many songs you were on, but I remember the song where you actually sang with Flexville Mali, the lady Francia,
Yes.
and
Ben Blazer, Shaiman
Shaizo. Respect.
Yes,
Now-
respect. We actually took 2 days to just make the idea of that song.
Wow.
For the 4 or 5 of us were at the studio with that comrade of ours, and there was an instrumental brought on the table by Ben Blazer, and he's a master in the musical production.
He understands sound.
He is the sound man himself. He brought the instrumental, and people started pulling up ideas and lyrics and tunes for, like, supposed to be chorus, and we would sit, can this is supposed to be a chorus? Would this be the chorus? Then we say, nah.
Yeah.
Another person come, bring another idea, then we say, nah. For 2 days.
I can
We reached the
imagine.
point of even calling Big Man Peterson, come help us. Peterson was a bit busy, tried to pull up an idea, we said, nah. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, any talent show eka.
It was hard. The beat was too good,
Oh yeah.
such that you will not do something substandard on it.
Oh yeah, true.
So I went to do my Dr. Sansakuwa Ching Ching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I happened to pull up the chorus that everybody accepted. That's when we did it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Congratulations.
I don't know how it just came, but it's like the lyrics were just matching, the tune was matching also, and it's a tough joint. I think everybody appreciates it.
Yeah, it is. It is a
Yes,
tough joint,
yes.
and I'm sure later on people are going to be seeing at that video. For now, Sis Time is not with us, unfortunately. somebody's watching out there, they're your fan, and they would love to know what you are up to. Is there any new music that is coming out that people should expect? If it is, when is it coming out?
Oh yeah, I love the question. I was waiting for that.
Oh,
Sir,
yeah.
I Karasa Karayo Kankan Keita Sundiata, the Golden King with the reggaeton, King of Nyeke. I am pulling out a new joint called That Girl. It's a dancehall. It's away from Nyeketon. This is a dancehall away from a reggaeton back into the arena. It's a dancehall joint featuring Kapepa Rhythm. It's titled That Girl, and the video has been done already. It was done by Red Dot, Blue Ashtray, Cyrex. And this is a production and Meridian Music Group from Atlanta.
Wow.
Watch it, you are gonna love it. Everything on point, picture quality, everything. I think this is what Carasa should sound like. All the way, keep your fingers crossed. The sky is the limit. This beat is under a forthcoming album called Ngoma ya Karayo.
Okay,
Yes, forthcoming album titled Ngoma ya Karayo, and this is gonna be the first joint to be released. Everything done. You are gonna watch it. Hope you love it. All the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Appreciation Friday with me, Ken Dumbo, and I've been chilling with the young Lengende, or the young legend.
Wow, you are also Lengende.
I'm also
you
Lengende.
Want to call me Lengende?
Adinana ndina Lengende mwe. Nimakuza ni problem mumani shusha. Karasa, I would love to say thank you so much for accepting to be on our show. Malengende muvuta to just get hold of.
Pleasure is mine.
Phone, you know, I'm busy.
Pleasure is mine, sir.
We're really grateful.
I mean, being considered as one of the people to be interviewed on this wonderful and very amazing show.
Thank you so much.
Make sure you don't miss this show. This is one of the most brilliant shows where you get to hear people, artists articulate their issues. You never heard this before. Puyaka.
So he gave us the song that is coming out. That is the song That Girl. It's coming off his new album to be released soon. And we are the first show, the first TV station to actually show you this video. Ladies and gentlemen, until next week Friday, remember to always watch Crown TV because the rhythm lives here, entertainment lives here, and of course the honor lives here. Until next Friday, it's bye-bye and God bless you.
Mose, my leg.
Empire mess. Can. Hey, baby, baby. Kapepa rhythm. Yeah, fireman. Boom. I always knew that I was gonna find that girl. When me look into your eyes, let me see that girl. Bounce on, show them how you do catwalk. The rhythm flow like a throwback Thursday. Me always knew that I was gonna find that girl. When me look into your eyes, let me see that girl. Bounce on, show them how you do catwalk. The rhythm flow like a throwback Thursday. Baby girl, you a super day. I wanna be with you every day. Mutele la monga tele lady. I can't be purchased on a eBay, baby. Baby girl, you a been fire, yo. Get your beauty cover from your head to your toe. All of them caddies in the hood fear, yo. When you come around, all of them run to your toe. Talama moga chola monga benaliato. She play EA, not the chiato. She a painkiller, but the panado. Can't lelo alesa sema. Always knew that I was gonna find that girl. When me look into your eyes, can me see that girl. Bounce on, show them how you do catwalk. The rhythm flow like a throwback Thursday. Me always knew that I was gonna find that girl. When me look into your eyes, can me see that girl. Bounce on, show them how you do catwalk. The rhythm flow like a throwback Thursday.
Feeling high, that's why me better come on your way. To my location, Apa Manje. Nala Buna, Apa Manje. Apa Somo, Bidi Wako, the fire, Kusende, Paka Pakona. Apa Somo, Bidi Wako, the fire, Kusende, Paka Pakona. Baby, Langana Kuno, Apa Manani Punani Kuze Bazona. Baby, Langana Kuno, Apa Manani Punani Kuze Bazona.
I was gonna find that girl. When me look into your eyes, can me see that girl. Bounce on, show them how you do catwalk. The rhythm flow like a throwback Thursday. Me always knew that I was You and me, we a blow. Fire, fire in a row. You almost shot the show. You are rocking up the place. You want to the beat, girl, man, I every day. You got to know you my lover every day. Sing along with me, la 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 la. Never dilly 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 dilly.
Let me hold ya. Fala que tenga, let me hold ya. See me, baby, let me hold ya.
I knew that I was gonna find that girl. When me look into your eyes, let me see that girl. Bounce on, show them how you do catwalk. The rhythm flow like a throwback Thursday. Me always knew that I was gonna find that girl. When me look into your eyes, let me see that girl. Bounce on, show them how you do catwalk. The rhythm flow like a throwback Thursday.